going to show you is how to get the benefit of an investment home with no money down. Now, I've got a couple of investors, and my investors use something called the 1% rule when they're looking at a property. Who knows what the 1% rule is? Anybody?
1% of the purchase price.
What about it? Yeah. The 1% rule is you get 1% of the purchase price in monthly rent. Okay, so if you had a $50,000 property that you wanted to show an investor, you would have to prove to him that you could bring him $500 a month in rent. Or you wouldn't even consider it. That's just considered. Now, there's a lot of other factors that you have to take into account, but this is just what they look at to consider it, a $500 return. Now, if you have an investment property and you're getting $500 a month, what bills do you pay for that investment property? Each month. Taxes. You pay taxes. Yes. What else?
Insurance.
You pay insurance. What else?
Any maintenance or utilities that you cover?
Yeah. We've got to maintain it. We've got utilities.
HOA, if there is.
Sometimes there's HOAs.
Property manager.
Yeah, if there's a property manager, I don't think I've heard anybody say this. You know, usually you probably still have a mortgage on these, right? When you first buy them. Yeah. So you have all this stuff when you buy this. So you bought something for $50, you're getting in $500, but out of this you still have to pay all these things. By the way, of all these things that I have up here, there's only one of them that ever can go away. And that's the mortgage, right? The rest of these you're going to pay forever, even if you pay it off and own it outright. Okay? So here's my thought for you. What would it look like if you had profit share of a certain level? So I kind of called a couple people ahead of time. Monica, would you mind sharing with everybody what you think her profit share will be this year?
$6,000.
So Monica is going to have $6,000 in profit share this year. So we'll do some quick math. What's $6,000 divided by 12 months? $500. So Monica is going to make $500 a month in profit share this year. That is equivalent to Monica owning outright a $50,000 investment property. She owns it outright. She doesn't have a mortgage. Oh, yeah. And she doesn't pay taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities, HOA, property manager. She doesn't pay any of that. Any of that stuff. She owns a $50,000 house. Wendy, what's your profit share going to be this year? Go ahead and say it and make them jealous.
It's going to be at least 12, but my goal is 25.
Oh, wow. Do y'all know why her goal is $25,000 in profit share? I do. Because if Wendy can get to $25,000, as soon as she's at $25,000 a year in profit share, she can go to that next person that she wants to bring to Keller Williams and say, yeah, they pay me 100% commission. Because she has a cap of 22 and a royalty of 3, that's 25. Once she's getting that 25 back, she actually is 100% commission on every single transaction. So if Wendy is getting $25,000 a year in profit share, what's that divided by 12? Let's just say, can I say 2,100? Is that close enough? That equals $2,100 a month. Multiply that by 100, what do you get? $210,000. So what Wendy did, Wendy now, she doesn't own one. Now Wendy owns outright 2 investment properties worth $110,000 each. She was going to do 370s, but I told her she'd be a slumlord then and she didn't want to do that. So, yeah, now she's got 2 investment properties that she owns outright with no taxes, no insurance, no property management, no nothing, that she owns outright in her pocket forever and ever. That is the power of profit share. You guys heard some people today that got some pretty nice checks. That's what they own. Just multiply it. Every time you heard a check, every time they heard it, just multiply it, and that's the amount of property that they now own free and clear with their monthly bills.